Got my books in my hand. Corner stores in the middle of the block. And my book is subtitled Corner Stores in the Middle of the Block, That Urban Look. And the reason it was called that urban look is because I never realized it, but these are jaded and ambiguous terms that politicians use to describe black people. They call us urban, multicultural, people of color, minorities, multicultural, and urban. I think I said urban already. But what happened was the minute integration was allowed, the first thing America started doing was they started building highways through black neighborhoods, and that's why most black people live in urban areas like Dallas, Philadelphia, Washington D.C., New York City. Not to mention that a lot of black people that live in the North was running from Jim Crow, you know, and racism and shit like that. So they came. One of the reasons they left is because it wasn't needed in the South anymore, because they had cotton picking machines and shit like that to do the job that black people used to do. Then they came to the North, you know, to work in factories and car manufacturers. But then those jobs were shipped to China, and black people became irrelevant again. That's what's going on right now. That's why we have a lot of these police killings on black people, because black people are not necessarily needed. We're like the weakest link in the food chain, and we're easy to pick on. You know, and it's wealth that determines your existence in America, whether you like it or not. It is wealth. And black people together don't have any wealth. We have a few celebrities and shit like that, but they're taught by their employers that they're not supposed to go back to where they come from and, you know, be conducive and productive in the neighborhood that they come from. So that's why most athletes that make a lot of money don't go back to where they come from to help the people in the community, or to help them make their community be prosperous. And that's why they don't do it. But back to what I was saying is, like, the reason most black people live in big cities and urban areas is because once integration was allowed, the first thing America started doing was start building highways through black neighborhoods. And that's why a lot of black people live by highways and highway overpasses, like in LA, DC, Philadelphia, New York City, and places like that. So now you know. All right, y'all, I'm out. Check out my book on Amazon. It's called Corner Stores in the Middle of the Block. It's poetry. Real simple. Peace.
Would you guys like to get a copy of my poetry and urban fiction?